I'm here for you now. I see you, I feel you, I love you. Come and find your props. Find a comfortable seat and we'll begin. Ensuring that your feet are grounded either on the floor or on a book or a block. That you can feel the sit bones pressing down into your chair or your support. Bringing palms to face down on top of the knees. And then lift the heart. Lift the crown of the head to the sky so you find some length in the back of the neck. And then allow your awareness to be spontaneously drawn into the breath. We're not trying to change or control it, just notice. Perhaps noticing with every exhale, there's a sense of heaviness, of weight into all of the points of your body that are making contact with support. With every inhale, you feel your spine lengthening just a touch. Lovely. And then from here, we'll take 3 cleansing breaths together. On an inhalation, we breathe through the nose, fill up the body, holding on to any tension if you wish. You can scrunch the shoulders to the ears, making fists. And then on an exhalation, we open the mouth, sigh it out, and let all of the tension go. So you can just allow your hands to rest on your laps, palms facing upwards for this. We'll take 3 cleansing breaths together when you're ready. Inhaling, fill up. Open the mouth and sigh it out. 2 more. Inhaling. Exhale it all out. Last one in your own time, in your own way. Inhale. Open mouth. Let it go. Shaking the hands, shaking the shoulders. Maybe even shaking the ankles and the legs. And then we'll bring the hands to the knees, coming into a few cat-cow movements when you're ready. Inhaling as we look up, slide the hands to the hips. Bottom sticks out. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, knees, hands to knees. Inhaling, opening the front of the body. Exhale, find space in the back body. Continue moving like this. Or if you wish, you can make the movements a little bit bigger. Inhaling as we open to cactus arms, lifting the heart to the sky. Exhale, either rounding the spine, interlacing the fingers chin to chest, or folding forwards. 2 more in your own way. Feeling that wave along the spine. That wave of movement, that rhythm. Following your breath to move. Wonderful. Coming back to seated. Exhale, release the hands to the sides. Press into the soles of the feet and the sit bones. And then inhale without losing that connection to the ground, sweeping fingertips towards the sky, looking up. Exhale as the palms touch, bringing them through the midline of the body. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhaling, sweep the fingers up, reach up, look up. Exhale. Be reminded of your center, of your midline, that inner column from which all movement originates. Last one, inhaling, reach tall, and then exhale all the way back down to center. Bring awareness to the soles of the feet, to the sit bones. Let's start to move the neck a little bit. So just starting by turning the head side to side. How's the neck feeling today? Can you notice whether one side feels a little tighter than the other? Can you hear any cracks or creaks, crunches? So in yoga, we become an observer to our bodies, to our minds. Coming back to center, exhaling chin to chest. And then inhaling ear to shoulder, exhaling chin to chest, inhaling, taking it the other way. Making little semicircles. Making it feel good. Maybe holding to one side if that feels good. And then holding onto the chair so that your shoulders not hitching up towards your ears. Breathing into the space between your face and your shoulder. Remember, you can play around with the angle of the chin. Exhaling as you release, inhale, let's do the same thing the other side. And if you do need a little bit more sensation, you can always take the hand and gently draw the head away. Breathing into the space, the side of the neck, breathing into sensation. Lovely. Exhaling, release chin to chest, bringing the hands to the head, and then inhale, lifting the head using the fingertips. Wonderful. Let's roll those shoulders. Let's do one at a time today. So we'll just take the shoulders all the way round, making circles, one and then the other. And then let's see if you can do the other way. Rolling all the way back. Lovely. And then lifting the chest, rounding the shoulders forward and then back. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Just starting to move that shoulder girdle. And then from here, I invite you to find a yoga strap or a dressing gown belt, a tie, whatever you have. We're going to come into cow face arms. So perhaps scooting forward onto the middle of your chair and then taking the left hand behind the back. You can take the strap in the right hand. And then we're going to inhale as we lift the right hand all the way up to the sky. Exhale as we bend, so the elbow is pointing to the sky. And the strap just drops down. And it may be, I'll turn around in a moment, it may be that you can start to walk the hands a little bit closer towards each other along the strap. It may be that you don't need the strap. It may be that your hands are really far apart. It's all good. Lifting the chest out of the pelvis, we're going to draw some circles with that top elbow on the sky. So maybe doing 3 or 5 circles one way, keeping the heart lifted, and then taking it the other way. Slow, mindful movements. And when you finish your circles both way, see if your hands can get a little bit closer together. Maybe, maybe not. Bringing awareness to the sit bones and the soles of the feet as you press down. And then inhale, lifting the chest. Breathing into any sensation you're feeling. It might be quite strong in the shoulders. shouldn't be painful. Lean into uncomfortable sensation. Lovely. With your next exhalation, slowly release the left hand back down to the side, inhaling as you reach all the way up, and then exhale, bringing the right hand all the way back down. And let's just pause a moment here in mountain pose, with the arms at the sides of the body. Just noticing the imprint of that pose. Seeing if there's any difference between sides. Before moving on to the next side, so taking the strap in the other hand now, in the left hand, taking the right hand behind the back, so you're reaching up towards the back of your neck. And if you can't get your hand there, then just do your best, work towards that. Exhaling, and then inhale, sweeping the left hand high now. Exhaling as you bring the left elbow to point to the sky. Walking the hands along the belt towards each other, and then making those circles. They can be big circles or small. Keep the chest lifted. Keep grounding down through the feet and the sit bones. Lovely. Circling one way and then the other. And then walking the hands a little bit closer if you can, if you wish. And taking a few breaths here. Noticing the head stacking above the heart stacking above the hips, squeezing everything into the midline of the body, towards that inner column. And then exhaling as you release the right hand down. Inhale, left hand comes all the way up to the sky. Exhaling all the way down. Fantastic. You can place your strap to the side now. Let's start to move the toes. When you're ready, lifting the toes all the way off the ground, splay them wide. And then we'll start to come onto the balls of the feet by lifting the heels one by one. Maybe circling into the balls of the feet a little bit. Don't know if you can hear my creaky floorboards. It's not my ankles, thankfully. And then coming back to marching. The heels lift one by one. Keep lifting out of the hips. And then maybe adding your arms to the movement. So opposite hand comes forward. A little bit of motor coordination going on there. So keep lifting the heart, keep lifting the head as you ground down into the sit bones. This is a little bit like walking here. So feel the rhythm, releasing the shoulders, just let the arms go. And exhaling back to center. So scooching forward into the center of the chair again, hold the back of the chair, and then take the right foot all the way out in front, ensuring that the hips are square. So if you had headlights at your hips, they're going to be pointing forwards. And then lifting the heart, breathing into any sensation that you're feeling in the back of the leg, in the chest, the shoulders, or anywhere else. Keep drawing your toes towards your face. Keep digging your heel in towards the ground. And see what happens when you lift your kneecap towards your belly. Can you feel that a little bit more now? One more full, deep breath here. Exhaling as you slide the right leg back. And then taking the left leg out in front now. Ensuring that the hips are square. The heart is lifted. Holding onto the back of the chair. Pull those toes towards your face. And breathe. Remember, by lifting the kneecap or pulling the kneecap towards the belly, we engage the thigh muscles. And by doing that, it means that we lengthen the muscles in the back of the leg, the hamstrings, a little bit more. With every inhale, opening the heart, broadening across the collarbones. With every exhalation, see where you can soften. And exhaling as you slowly slide the left foot back now. From here, let's take the right foot either in front of that left ankle, or if you can, perhaps placing it over your left knee. And it doesn't matter where the right knee gets to. Ensuring that you feel stable, feel that connection, feel that sense of grounding. And then inhaling as you lift the heart, exhale, slowly fold forwards. Think about hinging from the hips and bringing your sternum, your chest bone forwards, holding onto the sides of the chair if you wish. You may feel a strong sensation in the buttocks, in the piriformis muscle. Breathing into whatever you're feeling. And it could be that you're here, it could be that you can fold forwards a little bit more. Perhaps you've got a pillow that you can place here, coming down onto the forearms, maybe tenting the fingers, placing your head in your fingertips. Breathing into that sense of opening, that tugging that you're feeling in the hip, in the buttock. See if you can slow down the exhalation. So breathing in for 3 or 4. See if you can extend the exhalation now to a count of 6 or even 8. And it may get intense, but you know you can do this. You know that by doing your best, that's all you need to do. You know that just by showing up for yourself here on your chair today, that you are showing yourself great love and care. Beautiful. With that last exhalation, slowly inhale all the way back up, releasing the foot down. Taking a moment before coming into the pose the other side now. Again, taking the left foot either just in front of the right, or perhaps placing it over the knee. And you will notice that one hip definitely feels a little bit more challenging than the other. Remember, this is the side you need to give a little bit more love to. So from here, lifting out of the pelvis, find that length in the spine. Exhale as you hinge from the hips, bringing your sternum, your chest bone forwards. Finding length in the back of the head. And remember, there's always so many options. We're all, no matter what the pose looks like, we're all doing the same thing. We're all feeling that sensation in the left buttock now. That sense of tugging. And as we slowly breathe into it, as we slowly lean into it, we may find that our body starts to unfold, that our mind starts to open. And it may be that you're getting very strong sensation, or maybe your mind is talking to you quite strongly. Come back to the breath. Notice the breath and nothing else. Remembering to extend the exhalation. Exhale fully, and then inhale as you slowly, mindfully come all the way back up, releasing the left foot to the ground. Taking both feet wide now and coming into those windscreen wiper legs. And then maybe extending the legs out in front of you and just rocking them side to side, releasing the legs, maybe giving them a little bit of a massage as well. That can feel quite nice. From here, let's come back to a seat. We'll come into a twist. So connecting with the sit bones. Allow them to feel sharp. Allow that sense of plugging into support. And from that support, from that grounding down, we rise up. So lifting out of the waist, lifting the spine tall. We're going to come into a twist by taking the left hand over the right knee. You can hold on to the back of the chair here. So you can hold on to the side of the chair or the back of the chair. Always beginning with an inhalation to find that length, and then exhale as you turn to look over the right shoulder. Taking 3 slow breaths, filling up front, back and side ribs, filling up the belly, and then exhaling fully. So 3 slow breaths here. And with your last exhalation, you can slowly uncurl back to center. Ground down again before coming into the pose the other side. So taking the right hand to the outside of the left knee now. Taking the left hand either to the side or the back of the chair. Exhale, inhale, lift and lengthen the spine, and then exhale as you turn to look over the left shoulder. It doesn't matter where the neck goes, make sure it's comfortable. What we're really focusing on here is the breath. So really feel that expansion of the rib cage in all directions. Feel the expansion of the belly. And then as you exhale, let it all go. Massaging all of those internal organs with this twist. This is great for digestion. With your last exhalation, coming all the way back to center. And then let's come into star pose. So I invite you to begin this pose by feeling that sense of grounding through the soles of the feet, through the sit bones. You're feeling the weight of the body, pressing into support as that support comes up to meet you, to support you. Bringing awareness to that midline of the body, the inner column. Finding the length in the back of the head, remembering that the neck is an extension of the spine. And then from here, without losing that sense of our center, without losing that sense of groundedness, we're going to slowly take the feet as wide as you can, ensuring that you feel safe. Keep pressing down into the sit bones and into the soles of the feet. Lift up from the pit of the belly. Find that length in the side waists. Bringing hands to heart center, to Anjali Mudra. Bringing the crown of the head to the sky. Taking an inhalation. Exhale. Bringing awareness to your heart space now. Inhale. And then with an exhalation, release your hands from your heart space out into space. Wonderful. Reaching wide, pressing into the feet, lifting from the sit bones. Head is connecting to the sky. Feel that sense of expansion, of taking up space. Feel that sense of connecting to the earth, to the sky, to everything around you. Remembering that you are a part of everything. And then exhaling as you slowly release. Maybe heel-toeing feet back to center, bringing hands to heart center. Coming into heart hug mudra, placing the left hand on the heart, the right hand on top, closing the eyes. And just feel and sense whatever comes up for you. Allow yourself to be receptive. Releasing the hands, coming into a supportive position on your chair now. Perhaps you've got a pillow that you can place behind you. Perhaps you can place a pillow or a bolster or a couple of pillows in front of you. And if it feels comfortable, bringing the palms facing upwards. Stacking head on top of heart, heart on top of hips. Softening the face, the chest and the belly. And just noticing your breath. Just allowing yourself to be breathed. Noticing any sounds inside the body. Bringing awareness to the sound of your breath. And then shifting awareness to any sounds within your space. Any sounds outside of your space. allowing your eyes to flutter open, bringing hands to heart center. And connecting with that sense of groundedness, a feeling our center, the sense of calm and peace that washes over you. And I invite you to take these feelings with you through the rest of your day and through the rest of the week until we meet again.